Our first stop is in Fairfield, California, where this incredible 27,000 square foot mansion named Villa Madre houses not one, but 6 over-the-top spaces, each worth over $1 million.
Lisa,
Carter,
how
Lisa
are you?
Sutton Construction. Come
Pleasure,
on in.
pleasure, thank you. I love the vineyard and the olive trees.
Yeah, easy on the eyes, huh?
Wow, this isn't bad either.
Yeah. Well, some would walk in here and look up and say, hey, this feels right.
Yeah, when you say grand entrance, I think you're downplaying a little bit. So tell me about the ceiling. Is that considered a fresco?
It was a beautiful fresco with scripture and many different words that the owners wanted to kind of have a foundation of their home on. We did beautiful 24 by 24 Jerusalem gold limestone throughout the entire house.
Oh, wow.
And then this is called Michelangelo marble. We wanted to outline this grand staircase, so we outlined everything in the marble.
And that's not easy either.
Square's easy.
Yeah.
Round, not so much.
Not so easy.
The stunning entryway opens into the great room, used for both entertaining and relaxation. This room strikes the perfect balance of size and intimacy.
Why do you call this the great room?
Well, because it's great. It's grand, and it's right in the center of the house.
This is such a large space. How many square feet? What do you think this
I'm thinking around 3,000 square feet.
This is
right here.
amazing. This is pretty nice cabinetry. I mean,
It's
obviously
beautiful.
all custom made.
It's custom made cherry cabinetry.
So these 2 cabinets, I'm thinking they'd run like maybe around 30,
Probably.
about 30,000?
Probably, fair to say.
Now, as a builder, next time you need some cabinets,
Okay.
I'll give them to you for 20, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Got a
perfect.
deal already. Look
All
at
right.
that. Just looking at how massive this fireplace is, you can't have a fireplace this large, I thought.
Not anymore. It's kind of considered a walk-into fireplace, and so they don't allow them this large anymore.
What does it cost on something like this?
Gosh, I'm going to guess that this was probably a $50,000 fireplace.
I'd imagine, because just the labor.
I mean, when you have all the details in this molding, and you have these arches, so you can't just put a plain fireplace in here.
No, not really.
And just off the great room is the spot where family and friends come to hang out. An indoor pool area that mimics the outdoors.
Oh, talk about an indoor pool. I feel like I'm outdoors right now.
You feel like you're outdoors, and that was the whole point.
I mean, this reminds me of what you would see in a hotel, because there's so much natural light in here. You have these skylights, which is getting a crazy amount of light in here.
It's beautiful, yeah. There's 4 operable skylights. All the Anderson doors open to the outside patio.
First off, you don't see too many indoor pools in people's homes, but you don't see this, which is
this
a
beautiful?
full-on, basically commercial grill, but you have to have ventilation with inside.
Sure,
And
that.
grills can get really smoky.
Oh yeah, they can get really smoky, and it takes it right on up. It's got the little kids area too that goes from the indoor playroom for the grandkids to this beautiful outdoor play area where they have.
They can just hang out in here and
They
play
can.
video games. Ooh, a foosball table.
I don't know a whole lot of indoor pool rooms that also have stone crown molding.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stone crown molding. Tell me about the tile that's down here.
We found this stone, and it's called fossil stone. And so if you look down at the fossil stone, as you're walking around, there's fossils in it.
So with the fossil tile below us, I mean, we're probably walking on, what, a couple $100,000 worth of flooring?
Easy,
Yeah.
easy. About 4,800 square feet in this room.
Jeez. Now, I love the fact that you have this great indoor pool, you have a huge great room, the entrance was made, there's so many cool things to see, and it's such a large scale, too.
Well, this is just a small playroom compared to the next room.
Really?
I don't know if you love cars.
Huge car guy.
Okay, because he has 3 garages that are filled with the most beautiful vintage cars you've ever seen in your life, and that's the real play area.
Let's go check it out. This is gonna be fun.
As we continue our tour of this amazing Fairfield, California estate, we head outside to the 3 multi-million-dollar garages that house one of the largest and most valuable classic car collections in the world.
How is that?
What?
We'll call it a garage.
This is my type of garage.
Yeah, this is a guy's garage
Oh
for
my
sure.
gosh, look at this truck. I mean, do they all work? They look
They
like
all
they're in
work,
pretty good
they
shape.
all run, they're all driven.
This is bananas right now.
The owner, huge car collector, and has had to add more outbuildings as he's added more cars and collect them. There's actually 3 working bays for the cars to be worked on.
And everything is so meticulous and so clean. I am literally just blown away by all of this and just seeing the cars and so many of them and how well it's taken care of. This is like every guy would just love to be in here. I don't want to go anywhere, but I know there's a whole nother
garage over there that you have to see.
As we continue our tour of Fairfield, California's Villa Madre, we step right next door into another $1 million garage that does more than just hold priceless cars.
Oh my gosh. No way! Now, what do people say when they walk in here?
Most of the time, wow.
Their jaws are on the floor.
Jaws drop. This is a garage
Yes.
with a full working diner.
What made the owner want to have a diner in here?
Oh, he wanted to have a diner because it was one of the places that he took his girlfriend when he was courting her before they got engaged and became married. And so he wanted to have a diner with a booth that he could always bring her into and just reminisce and think about old times.
Aw, that's really cute.
It is. It's really cute. It's really identical to going into an old-time diner.
Yeah, I love it. I want to have a shake. So you have a great diner over here. You have all these cars from the 50s, and then you have another, cityscape, basically.
Kind of looks like Disneyland.
Yeah, a little bit.
It is a replica of kind of your old town America. He wanted to recreate it in his own little space.
You just really have that feeling of you're set back in time when you walk into this room. So, I mean, just the cars alone are over $1 million that are in here.
Easily. Altogether, between the 3 garages, I believe at one point he had 125 cars.
Oh, wow. I'm just going to throw this out there. Can I drive one of these cars?
I'm sure I could figure out a way to get you behind the wheel of one of these rods, but you can't pick yet because we've got one more garage to see.
Each garage holds cars that range in value from $50,000 to $1 million, with the third and final garage as the most valuable of them all.
I mean, again, pick my jaw up off the floor, because this is ridiculous.
This is probably a little bit more of the muscle cars, and then on that far back row, very expensive convertible cars. It's kind of hard to realize the massive size of this building, but this building, I'm sure you could put a couple of planes in.
I've walked into some really expensive homes before, and I feel totally comfortable. I've never walked into a showroom like this with cars, because
A showroom, that's funny. You call it a showroom. It does look like they are on display for sale, huh?
And I don't feel comfortable in the least bit, just because it just blows my mind to see this, because this is something I don't see every day.
You got a big decision to make here, Carter. Are you thinking? This is garage number 3.
So now I've seen all the cars, and now I have to choose which one.
Let's go!
Look at these bad boys. This is some muscle right here. How do you make a decision? So there's so many to choose from. It's hard to pick.
What do you think?
I'm a truck guy.
Okay.
And the truck I saw in the very beginning, I have to just take that for a spin.
Okay, all right. Let's get you in that truck.
All right. All right.
Bye.
I'll pull it around. Oh, yeah. I love this truck. This was the best choice ever.
All right, good. You made a good decision.
I mean, tell me, do I look cool?
You look very cool.
Are you sure?
You look very cool. This fits you.
Because that's half the battle, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for showing me this wonderful place. I mean, from the entrance to the grand room to the indoor pool, and then going into these garage with all of these cars. Thank you so much. I'll get out of here and I won't take the car with me.
Okay.
It's gonna be tough,
Thank you.
but I'll try not to.
All right.